Alright, what is up, boys? Today I'm gonna be doing something a little bit different. This is more of a channel update video. Like, I want to ask for opinions about the channel and, get feedback and criticism so I can take that in consideration moving forward, because I want to make videos for you guys. I want to give you more of what you want and less of what you don't want. So really hoping to get a lot of opinions and move the channel forward from there. I also want to talk about potentially streaming and potentially hosting tournaments in the future and get opinions on that. So I'm gonna just be showing you guys a few replays of this deck. It's nothing special, it's just a fun deck I came up with. I'm just gonna have the replays playing while I talk so it isn't completely boring. So really with the channel, I was really interested in, what people want to see more of from the channel. Like, I'm open to different ideas, but I'll probably never make a farming video because the concept of farming just doesn't interest me at all. Like, I don't think that's a video I would have fun making, and I feel like the other YouTubers, the other Duel Links YouTubers already have the farming stuff like completely done to a T. I get most of my decks from them anyway, so like, and there's really nothing new I could add to the table in terms of farming. So don't expect any farming videos on this channel ever, and I'll probably never do pack openings either, just because I like to do it on my phone instead of on an emulator, just because I like to flip through the cards with my thumb. That's just a personal preference. So but in terms of decks and what you would want to see in the future, let me know down in the comments below, like, if you guys want to see more meta decks, because so far what I've really done is just kind of either unique decks that you don't really see a lot of, or like, just for fun decks. And I'm gonna keep doing decks like that, but if you guys want to see more of the meta decks, like when I did the World Cup with the Gravekeepers and stuff like that, I can definitely do stuff like that. I have pretty much all of the cards, so I can build whatever I feel like building and then play it, And also, I don't really know how many people would be, interested in something like a deck breakdown, because I feel like most people who go out and watch Duel Links related content have a pretty good grasp on how to play the game and how to do the different things. So I don't really know if people would be interested in stuff like that, But I do, when I'm playing on the ladder and I'm playing through plat and stuff like that, I'll be playing against people who use these top tier meta decks, and they have all these good cards, but they're making like questionable plays. They're not playing the deck as how you would imagine someone would play the deck. And it really gets me thinking, because you can go on all these websites and stuff and you can see deck lists of top decks, and that's all that's good and all, and people will net deck them and use them, but I don't know if everybody who's just like net decking these decks really know how to use them, and if there would be any value in kind of breaking down different decks and giving my thoughts on them and going through that. So if that's something people would be interested in, that's content I could potentially make. But just different stuff like that. And in terms of like more ranked gameplay, as like climbing, like climbing through gold or climbing through plat with certain decks, that's another option I can consider moving forward. And then the next thing I want to talk about is streaming. So streaming has been something I've wanted to do for a while, but it's been really hard because I haven't had a consistent work schedule, and I haven't had like a I haven't had a consistent schedule so I could make a consistent stream schedule, if that makes sense. Like at one point I was working from like, I think I was working from like 12:30 to about 1:30, and so it was hard to find time, and then my work hours switched from like 2:30 to about 10:30, which wasn't as bad, and now currently I'm at 3:30 to 2:30. I don't know if my hours are gonna stay like that, but if they do, it would be a lot easier for me to stream in the afternoons and stuff, like before I go to work. You know, just stream like an hour at like 12 or something. So that's potentially an option for me. I only work Monday through Thursday, so I can stream on the weekends, but my weekends are always kind of all over the place in terms of when I have time to do things and when I don't have time to do things. So it's also hard to get a consistent schedule for the weekend. But I do plan on streaming soon. You know, I'll probably start on the weekends, and then once I figure out a consistent schedule, then I'll move forward from there. So that's something to look forward to in the future. And because I had a comment the other day, you know, asking me if I had plans on streaming, and the truth is I do. So I was going ahead and putting that out there. Now,
I cannot afford to lose.
The other thing I wanted to talk about was potentially hosting tournaments and things of that nature. With tournaments and stuff, what I would want to do potentially, it's a little early right now for me to just host a tournament on YouTube and have people join it, because the channel is still young, the channel is still growing. But you know, once the channel grows, doing tournaments and hosting them and having people join would be something I would be potentially interested in, and I would give up my own money for like cash rewards, and I would record and stream the tournament. I would stream it on Twitch, and then I would use the recording and upload it to YouTube. I think that would be really interesting, you know. What I'm thinking about potentially doing is reaching out to a Reddit mod I know and getting him to help me figure out a way to host a tournament, and I could do it that way while the channel's still growing. I'm not sure exactly how that'll work because I don't have a Reddit account yet, and I probably won't make one. I don't really have any interest in making one, but that's how it could go. I don't know. I haven't talked to him or anything yet, but I think that is an option I could explore in the future. So that's just one thing to consider.
My monster shall attack. I expected to do that. I use my face down card.
The other thing, see, I'm trying to think about what else I want to talk about. I'm also going on vacation. I'm visiting some friends at the beach for the 4th of July. And so I'm not gonna have new videos this weekend. So what I'm really hoping to come back to after my vacation is seeing all the feedback and all the comments and growing the channel from there. So you probably won't see any new you 100% won't see any new videos this weekend, but the weekend after that I should be back home and making videos again. So you know, there's that. And let's see, I think that's really all I have to say in terms of updating the channel. Like, just really any other feedback, anything you wanted to suggest or comment on or add moving forward, like anything specific you wanted to see in the future. Like, we could potentially do like duel rooms, like once the channel grows some more, and I could record that and upload that content, I think that would be a lot of fun. Just different stuff to add to the channel while moving forward. And I think that's all I'm gonna talk about right now, and I'm just gonna, you know, spend the rest of the video talking about these games, commenting on them. So this guy's playing a Restart Gravekeepers.
You are a true duelist. Step right up to get Duel. It's my turn. I set a monster. I end my turn. My turn. I draw. I set up. All right. I summon a monster in attack position. The Great Dark. Let's go, Dark Magician go. My turn is done. It's my turn. I draw from my hand. I activate a spell. Watch this. My monster's effect activates. This is it. Here I go. My turn. I draw from my hand. I activate a
So this is just kind of back and forth right now.
I tribute summon a monster. My turn is done. It's my turn.
He makes a really interesting play right here. Not really sure what he was trying to do, if he was trying to suicide or if he had some weird tech card like Metal Morph, so I decided to pop Magical Hats and he forfeits.
It's not whether you win or lose, it's how you play the game.
Also, you know, now that I have my volume and I don't have to play music anymore, it's gonna feel really good. Making videos is gonna feel a lot better, and streaming is gonna feel really good too. Cause like on my videos, I always get hit with like copyright stuff, and now I don't have to worry about that anymore.
There's only one champ. I will defeat you. Every duel I've duel. My turn. I set a monster. I end it's my turn. I draw up from my hand. I activate a spell. The Great Dark Magician has it. I set this call. My turn is done.
So this next turn is actually pretty funny because I have Magical Hat set, and he does Stamping Destruction and blows up my Magical Hats. If he blew up the other one, it would have been hilarious because he would have killed his own monster.
Watch and learn. This is my turn. I draw a card. My turn is done. Here I go.
So right now I'm just trying to get him to trigger my Destiny draw so I can pull a Soul Exchange. And he doesn't have another monster, which is pretty good for me.
I refuse to loot part of the card. I still from my hand. I activate a spell.
He doesn't have anything for it.
Now's the time. That's the end of my turn. I've completed another. Refuse to loot. Here we go. I activate enemy controller. Enter the code. Left, right, A, B. That's the end of my turn. I've completed another flawless turn. Playtime is over. Like this. My monster attacks your left. Get ready. Draw. Watch closely. Watch and learn. I expected you to do that.
So I flipped my Wall Tornado to blow up his Mirror Wall, which would put my attack back at 2400, but he forfeits during the chain. So
win if you give in to hatred.
Alright, this last one is really funny. I really like the new animation too, by the way. I think it's pretty cool.
If you are a true duelist, I expect nothing less than win and the do my turn. My turn is done. It's my turn.
So I set Wall Tornado just for this situation. I was so surprised it actually came through.
I summon a monster from my hand. I activate a spell. My trap activates. My turn's done.
Oh my god.
Here I go. I draw. I end my turn. I draw from my hand. I activate.
He's got the super machi.
It's my turn. I draw. I set it from my hand. I activate a spell. The great dark.
So I've got this boy lined up to, you know, attack with Dark Magician. I'll put him in defense mode, and then I'll hit him with that Dark Burning attack. But he 3-stars, brings out his Dark Magician girl, and then he hits me with his own Dark Magic attack. What are the odds of that? Like, we both had that shit. I Destiny draw, pull out my Soul Exchange, get out my Chaos Command, and I don't think he has anything left. So yeah. I'm sorry if I sound kind of tired. This is kind of a last minute video. You know, I just wanted to throw this up before I went on vacation because I'm not gonna have much. What am I trying to say? It's gonna be a minute before my next video, so I wanted to add something. I wanted to give you guys something. So I'm pretty tired right now. Sorry if I rambled or some of the things I said didn't make sense, or if I wasn't 100% there while commentating the replays. You know, make sure you leave, you know, the criticism and the opinions and the feedback in the comments below. I'm really looking forward to reading it all. You know, that's all I got.